So just like we started week 3, we answer the homework questions that I've set during the week to test your discernment. That's how week 4's class starts. And then we look at briefly the previous week, and we have an Ascension check. Just make sure everybody's on track, everybody knows what they're doing, and if there's any problems, how can I help? Yeah. And then we look at the law of attraction. Now, this week is full of the law of attraction because the law of attraction has been taught to us in a way that doesn't help. If I'm honest, you need to understand the law of manifestation at the same time, and those two work together. We also look at the scrolling through, the law of clarity, because if you're not clear about what you want, the universe can't bring it to you, or it brings you something that you didn't think you wanted. Yeah. Law of abundance, that comes into play, but so does the law of resistance, and it's very easy to work with that law without even realizing. The law of success plays a part, and so does the law of prosperity. And then we look at the law of attention, the law of gratitude, and the law of intention, followed by the law of affirmation. I do add some hints and tips as well, because I've received loads of information from goddesses and archangels recently on how to fine-tune your manifestation techniques, and they're really good. So yeah, there's a lot of laws all in one class, and that's perhaps the most we ever do in one class, but it's because it all relates to a law of attraction and law of manifestation, which everybody's keen on at the moment. Okay, then we look at empathy, and we compare third dimensional definition of empathy to the fifth dimensional, or the higher vibrational empathy. We also look at how empaths have become empaths, and how you can develop those empathic qualities into a superpower, because it can feel really negative to be empathic and picking up on everybody else's vibe or emotions. It can really drain you. It can bring you down. But if you understand it as a superpower and you use it in your favor, then it's fabulous. We also look at cognition, but the cognitive empathy. So it's the first introduction we get to cognitions. That's reasoning and understanding. And so we look at cognitive empathy, and then emotional empathy, and then we look at somatic empathy. And it's all really, really important, especially when you're fine-tuning empathy as a superpower. And then we look at the higher dimensional empath and the roles that they play. Mirroring, I mentioned in the last video, we act as mirrors to just about everybody, which I'll go into in far more detail. But also, you've got to realize that the dark side know this. Okay, how do they use this superpower against us if we've developed it? Because they don't want us being empathetic. They can't actually do it, and I'll explain why. Also, this triggering, we all get triggered, but how can we counteract triggering? How can we work with triggers, and how can they be beneficial? And then a quick quiz on the heart chakra now. So I find it difficult to trust people. I feel needy or clingy in relationships. I need to feel loved. I can hold a grudge. I attract abusive relationships, or I worry that people will love me and then leave me or stop loving me. There's loads of questions. But then, as always, I give you a whole list of things to look for, to check to see if you're balanced, and then quick healing fixes, and then permanent healing fixes as well, so that you can really heal this heart chakra.